This is my first time of saying it on air. And I'm telling you for a fact that the very day I met Ibrahim Mahama.
Which of them?
Our Ibrahim Mahama.
The John Mahama one.
John Mahama Ibrahim Mahama. Look, I was just an ordinary girl from Tamale, a local girl. I remember that very day we were fasting. We were actually in the fasting season. We're fasting. I had fasted on that day and we were just about to break our fast when one of my male friends called me and told me that, Faila, I heard that Ibrahim Mahama has come and he's at Garba Lodge. You are doing very well with your music. It's just that you don't have support.
Yeah.
I want you to try and go to him by yourself. Go and tell that man to support you. And if you are lucky, the man is going to support you. My house is just around Kamina. I took my hijab and wore. The way I'm looking beautiful now, I'm telling you that I'm done. If you saw me at that time, you will not befriend me. And I took my veil and just kept it on my head. Took my motorbike. I was in front of Garba Lodge. God being so graceful. When I got there, he was just coming out of his accommodation. And the security was heavy there. I am telling you that if I can describe to you the kind of confidence and spirit that came to me that time, I'll be lying to you. Because you know what it takes for those people, their security to work. They'll show you that they are security. Look, I confidently started walking straight towards the man. All of a sudden, the security pounced on me. Where are you going? Come back, come back. Then I kept it. So they rushed to come and hold me back. Then the man did this and said, leave her. And can you believe that I didn't know the man with my two eyes? Just being obsessed with the fact that the man can help me. And I kept on looking at his pictures. I saw the man's picture. And that day when I saw him, I knew that was the man. And I would have to go and face the man. When I got closer to the man, after the security left me, he was going for dinner. And they had called for prayers for us to break our fast. So he said, oh, let's go and have dinner together. This is something if somebody told me that my whole life I can get such an opportunity as a female. And the fact that this is a man coming from a side of the world, Accra, that if you are looking for ladies that look like egg, that are looking like egg, they are coming from that part of the country. So believe me, I was more than shocked when Ibrahim Mahama asked somebody to go and bring him a particular bag. The bag came. And I was giving money. Believe me, when I saw the money, I nearly fainted. Because my whole life, not even from my family end, have I ever seen it. And look, I removed my scarf and use it to cover the money. And it's an achievement for me that I got him and his family laughing. Because my actions naturally proved to him that
you needed this.
Yes, and I am not a slave queen. The man was so happy of my actions, and I loved the fact that he could laugh out of my actions. And that was it. I took my money quietly and went to my house. When I got to the house, Damba, if I tell you where I hid the money in our house.
Chaba, this is the lady you helped some time ago.
After I met Ibrahim Mahama, I never thought in my lifetime I'll meet, because Accra, where are you going to find it? Then another person told me that the way the man has helped me, I should try and whenever I'm in Accra, that the man's house is in Kaokudi, that I should go and greet him. I said, where is Kaokudi? That Accra said, do you know it that way? One time I was in Accra to shop at Makola. Then I asked, went and appeared at the Kaokudi. When I appeared there, hey, so fortunate for me, just like Yaudabo. Just like Yaudabo. I went and I saw that some big cars were entering inside the man's compound. After I was showed that this is the man's house, big cars. And when after any of those cars enter, the security would just lock that big gate. So I went and stood. Black gate. I said, I have a way of telling you that I cannot live without you helping me. No matter how, if I need help
Yeah,
from you.
yeah.
See, then I went and stood by the security window. I was just there, as if I'm crying. crying. To an extent, then one of the security men came out. That, who are you? Where are you from? I said, I'm coming all the way from Tamale. I've not eaten since yesterday. The manner in which I thought that if you help me, I can't do anything for you, but God can use me to bless you. Just help me. Just I've suffered to get to this place. Just after the security man finally pitied me and allowed me and said, please, don't go and say I allowed you inside. You explain yourself how you find. I said, yes, I will. Because I'm always with the fact and the spirit, being a woman, that I have that confidence. Lead me to the river. I can fish for myself.
Of course.
Look, when I entered, apparently that day, there was a big celebration inside that compound. When I entered inside the compound, the cars I saw alone, I knew I had made it in life. Because I had never seen such cars before with my naked eyes.
Rather, you weren't scared. You were.
Me?
Do you know who Faila is?
Look, then I saw that
Not
people started dancing. People were dancing. No, it's big people's occasion.
Yeah, man.
Who are you?
Neat.
So I went and sat down quietly and was watching all over. So he, being the guest of honor, he was yet to come
on.
and apparently it was his friend's mother's funeral he had honored to host in his house. Look, when they started the eating, I also went and picked my plate.
That's all.
So who are you? What have you become?
Extended family member.
I decided to build up some confidence. Whatever they were taking from the buffet, I also took some. Finished eating. I just finished eating and the man came out. When the man saw me, he was more than shocked.
Yeah.
He recognized you.
The man was more than shocked. Look,
Oh, wow.
anywhere the man follow, I'll just follow, just waiting for a small opportunity
To get in.
to tell him that when he gave me the money, yes, I've been able to use it for this and that. And I'm very thankful. If he has some, he can add me. Look, the man was...
I'm coming. I'm coming to your house.
The party was right in his compound.
The house is big. It's huge. I've been
You
there
get
before.
missing. I wasn't afraid of getting missing. If I become a mouse in such a person's house, I don't mind.
Okay.
Now I was just being attentive. When I finally saw that he was moving into the house, then I followed. Immediately the door was left open. I entered. Sister, please, I want to leave back to Tamale. Couldn't I have gone without saying a goodbye?
Yes.
At least I've come to know his house. Don't need the opportunity to enter.
Right.
Eating good food.
Yeah,
Okay, go home. I was finally given transport
it
again.
wasn't because of this food she came.
No.
I was finally given transport again.